फ्रेंड्स, हैव यू एवर वंडर्ड कि आप डायनामिक ट्रैफिक लाइट सिस्टम कैसे बना सकते हो इन रिएक्ट? सो लेट्स टर्न योर क्यूरियोसिटी इनटू कोड इन few minutes. So hey, hi everyone, I'm Akash and I welcome you all to this channel. So in this video we'll be solving another React machine coding question, and yes, we'll be building traffic light from scratch. So if you're preparing for your upcoming interviews or if you're just looking to sharpen your React skills, then this video is for you. Grab your keyboard and let's code together. Let's begin. So this is how our traffic light will look like. First red, yellow, green. So it will turn red, then after a wait of few seconds it will turn to yellow, then after another few seconds it will turn to green, and this loop will continue. So this is what we have to code. I will be using Code Sandbox in order to create this, and this is the simple boilerplate, React boilerplate that we are getting. So what we are going to do, we will simply remove this code that we don't need. Okay. And what else we can do is, first I will be creating the CSS, HTML and CSS. After that we are going to talk about the logic. So no need to worry, we will go step by step and we will reach our destination. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to write the a simple data. I will take a help of simple data that will help us to create our logic and HTML both. So now what we can do, we can simply duplicate it 2 times. Now we can change the same for yellow color, and for yellow color we can give it 1 second wait period, and for green we can give it 2 seconds. Cool. So what we have done is, we have simply created a helper data in which we have stored the color of the particular traffic light and the background color and a wait period, that after how much time period it should turn to next particular light. So now let's create the HTML. Okay. So one more thing, we are going to create one state that will be a state for active light. Active light, set active light, use state, and initial value will be giving is red. And friends, in React 19 we have got use action state. Do let me know if you have used that feature also in the comment section. So I'm still exploring, I have not used it yet, but we'll be using it soon. So far we are good. Now what we can do is, सबसे पहले let's add h1 tag. Let's add the h1 tag, something like this, traffic light. After this, what we can do is, we can simply add another div, and this div, let's add the class name first, traffic light container, list typo. Okay, cool. Now what we need to do is, now let's understand it via HTML. So what we have done is, we have created a div that represents this outer container, and now we are going to provide this particular inner elements. So in order to do that, I'm going to do is run a loop on this traffic light, this particular array that we have created, and we are going to run a loop traffic lights dot map. This is a static data, so I'm not going to add a safety check of optional chaining, a null check basically. So index, and what we are going to do. So friends, over here what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create let's give it a simple div for now. What we can do is, we can simply give it a like simple div, and right now we are what we are doing is, we are writing a code for what we can say is the circle, these lights. Okay. Now we are going to give it an index, and what else we can give is, let's so the important thing, that is class name. Let's give it a class name. Okay, we are going to use this backtick traffic light and dollar. Now here we are going to assign it a dynamic class, like let's say if it is the active light. So if the current light is the active light, so light dot color, then we are going to assign it a specific that particular light dot, oh what we are doing, Just give me a second. I forgot the syntax. Uh, it happens when you use too much AI. This happens. So over here, what we are going to do is we are going to use light. Once again, light dot bg color class, or else we are going to use background hyphen gray. Cool. So I hope the code is clear. What we have done is, by default, we are giving it a class of traffic light that will add the simple functionality of like border radius 50% and all. And after that, we are checking that if it is the active light, then we are going to add that particular background color, or else it will be getting the background gray. I hope the code is clear. It's nothing, no rocket science. So after this, what we can do is let's quickly add the CSS. So to add the CSS, what I will be doing is let's pick this traffic light container. Okay. And friends, I will recommend you that nowadays too many um, AI tools are available in the market uh, for coding also. They are like they auto complete your code whatever you are writing. So if you are like a fresher or if you are like a beginner, I will recommend you that don't use it. um, Try to code on your own जितना हो सकता है. Okay. That will help you. And even if you are not a beginner, ठीक है, even if you are not a beginner, if you are even if you are experienced, लेकिन अगर आप कोई नई टेक्नोलॉजी सीख रहे हो, then also you should not use AI much, AI tools much. क्या होगा, आपकी प्रैक्टिस बनी रहेगी. So that's why. So we have written the code for this. Let's write the code for traffic light. So it will be a simple code. We need to, let's first provide the width of 100 pixel, height of 100 pixel, and margin. Oh, sorry, margin of 10 pixel. Border radius 50%. Okay. We are doing nothing. We are just adding those particular dynamic classes over here. Friends, if you are liking the video, then please show some support in the comment section as well, and don't forget to like and subscribe as well. It means a lot. Okay, so we have not got, okay, yeah, we have not got because the color code was different. So yeah, so our HTML is ready, and I hope the code is also clear till now. Now the next step is we have to write the logic. So we have to write the logic, right? So what we have to do is we have to change the active element after every few seconds. So how we can do is let's just give me a second. uh, so let's say this is our traffic light. One, two, three. Okay, this is our traffic light. This is red, this is yellow, this is green, and this is having the 0th index, 1th index, 2nd index. So a simple logic could be that after every wait time period that we have given in our array, so let's say after every few seconds, what we can do, we can update the index. Oh, just give me a second. We can update the index by 1. So currently it is 0. We can do plus 1, and we can move to next particular active light, and we can do plus 1 to move to next particular active light. But the catch is when we go to 2, and now when we are going to do plus 1, we will go to 3, and such element does not exist over here. Okay, what we need is that after pressing, like when we are on green, it should go to red again. So for that, what we can do is we can simply have a simple logic, like when every time what we can do, like uh, current index plus 1 and modulus. Okay, current index plus 1 modulus the array length is 3. So when you are going to do this, what you are going to get is 3 modulus 3 1 ja 3, and over here you are going to get 0. So when you are on green, the next particular element will be red. So this is the logic that we are going to write. So you don't need to worry if this is not yet clear. What you can do, आप कोड को देखना, and डू ट्राई रन, ठीक है, ड्राई रन करोगे आपको अपने आप समझ में आ जाएगा. सो लेट्स ट्राई टू रन द लॉजिक नाउ, सॉरी राइट द लॉजिक नाउ, यूज इफेक्ट. सो हम यहाँ पे डिपेंडेंसी के लिए क्या यूज करेंगे, एक्टिव लाइट यूज करेंगे. Whenever our active light is changing, we want this to get updated. Now I will be doing few things, like first I need to have the active light object. So वो हमें कैसे मिलेगा? We are going to run a loop traffic lights dot find. I'm not saying that this is the most optimized solution. ठीक है, आपको कोई और optimized solution मिलता है, you can let me know in the comment section. But this will make sense. So light dot color is equals to active light. So we have done nothing but simply try to find the active light object, and we are also going to find the current index. तो वो हमें कैसे मिलेगा? We can simply use find index and cool, we will get that. Now अब हम क्या करेंगे? We are simply going to go const timer. We are simply going to make use of set timeout, and let's write the code. We are going to give it light dot wait. Like we want this, the code, that the logic that we're going to write inside of activating the next particular light, it should run only after that current wait period that we have specified over here. Now what we are going to do is const index equals the same logic that I've just told you. Current index plus 1 modulus array dot length, traffic light dot length. Cool. Set active light. Over here what we are going to do is traffic lights. Now we have to set the active light. So we have got the index of the next element that we want to activate. So we are simply going to do is set active light as traffic light at index dot color. So it will work. And after this we simply need to do is return. We are going to clear the timer. Clear timeout. Let's pass the timer, and we are good to go. And we are good to go. So let's refresh it. Let's see if it's working or not. It's not giving us. There is some mistake. Yeah. Cool. So friends, as you can see, the code is working. One small improvement that we can do is, like, we can simply go here. We can simply create a new folder that is of components. And inside these components, what we can do is we can add a traffic light .tsx, sorry, .js. And inside this, let's add a small piece of code. So it is going to take two props. One is active and another will be BG color. Now let's copy this code over here. We don't need to provide the index. We are simply going to play with this class name, this, and over here this condition will come from outside, is active, and this is BG color. And now we are simply going to delete this and simply going to add traffic light, and let's give it a key as index, and is active as active light if it is equals to light dot color. One more thing that we can give is bg color equals that particular light dot bg color class. So it's not working. Let's class name. Oh, my bad. Return this. Cool. So friends, what we have done is I have simply created a reusable component. So simply copy pasted the code into this particular component and pass the props, and now it is working. There was a written missing. So friends, I hope you have learned something new from this video, and if yes, then don't forget to like and subscribe, And if you want to connect with me, you can connect with me for anything over this particular link, that is TopMate, one-to-one connect, mock interview. So friends, we are close to 10,000 subscribers. So please अपना support दिखाओ and let's make it happen. 10,000 subscribers हो जाए जल्द से जल्द. I wish. So thank you very much. वीडियो पसंद आई हो तो शेयर करना मत भूलना and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Take care.